According to the most recent estimates, North Korea has over 2.6 million modern slaves. That's 1 in every 10 people.
Imagine living in a place where you aren't allowed to laugh, shop freely, use the internet, or even experience reliable electricity. As unbelievable as it sounds, this dystopian existence is the daily reality for 25 million North Koreans. Ever since, the two Koreas have been locked in a bitter Cold War, with the oppressive Kim family dictatorship ruling the North.
Kim Jong-un. Only 14 hairstyles have been approved for North Korean women. Men are not allowed to grow their hair longer than 5 centimeters. This country has no parallels in today's world.
The cult of personality surrounding the Kims began with Kim Il-sung, the current leader Kim Jong-un's grandfather. After fleeing Korea for Manchuria as a young man, Kim Il-sung joined anti-Japanese guerrilla fighters and eventually the Soviet Red Army, rising to the rank of captain. When the Soviets took control of North Korea after World War II, they handpicked Kim Il-sung to lead the provisional government, knowing his status as a legendary fighter would help consolidate power. Since then, 3 generations of iron-fisted Kims have kept North Korea isolated and oppressive. If you think your country lacks free speech, just imagine what it's like in North Korea. The political oppression there is all-encompassing through intense physical and digital surveillance, isolation, and relentless indoctrination. North Korean citizens face almost complete physical isolation from the outside world. Leaving the country without state permission is illegal and is only granted to certain elites. Diplomats, special students, overseas workers, and athletes may travel abroad but remain constantly monitored. Even foreign tourists face severe restrictions, with mandatory guides, strict itineraries, and bans on photography. Attempting unauthorized entry or exit brings severe punishment. Digital isolation complements the physical borders. Only around 28 government-run websites are accessible in North Korea, strictly limiting the information people can access. Listening to or watching foreign media is banned and harshly punished. As a result, North Korea ranks dead in press freedom. This intense information control serves to brainwash citizens and maintain the cult of personality surrounding the Kim dynasty. The regime actively rewrites history to glorify Kim Il-sung and demonize foreign powers like the US. The people are forced to worship the Kims as benevolent, godlike leaders. Massive statues and monuments to the Kims dot the landscape, imposing constant reminders of their supposed greatness. This relentless propaganda machine crushes any independent thought. As if these Orwellian restrictions on freedom aren't bad enough, the North Korean police state is quick to punish any slight deviation from approved behavior. Something as simple as missing the birthday mourning period for dead leader Kim Jong-il can land you in prison. Every year, from December 17th to 27, all forms of entertainment and celebrations are banned as the country enters a period of forced mourning. No laughing, drinking alcohol, or engaging in leisure activities allowed. Violators of these morbid rules face arrest, imprisonment, or worse. The regime maintains social control by criminalizing everyday human joys. The North Korean authorities also regulate personal things such as clothing and hairstyle. Only 28 state-approved haircuts exist, 14 for men and 14 for women. Styles like spiky, long or dyed hair are forbidden. Fashion styles like skinny jeans, miniskirts and piercings are also banned. Defying the dress code brings forced labor punishments. Perhaps most chilling are the infamous Kwanliso labor camps, where political prisoners and their families end up as slave labor. Under the 3 generations of punishment policy, not only are dissenters imprisoned, but their children and grandchildren as well. This collective punishment condemns generations of innocent people to backbreaking work and often death in the labor camps. Accounts from survivors paint a nightmarish existence inside. Beatings, starvation, disease, and attempted brainwashing are daily realities. Some camps held 20,000 prisoners who worked to death doing mining, logging, and other hard labor. Estimates suggest around 200,000 people languish in North Korea's labor camps today. Life outside the labor camps in North Korea is also extremely bleak. In the 1990s, a horrific famine was caused by economic mismanagement and natural disasters. Mass starvation resulted, with around 10% of the population estimated to have died. Malnutrition remains widespread, with 40% of North Koreans undernourished. Food insecurity is so severe that the government urges citizens to produce fertilizer from human waste. Every person has a quota of waste to produce annually for the fields. Electricity is also unreliable, with blackouts common across the countryside. Pyongyang hordes scarcely have power for elite use, while rural areas go without. Of all the dark North Korean secrets, one of the most intriguing is whether the current leader, Kim Jong-un, is alive or has been replaced by a double. After disappearing for weeks in 2020, fueling rumors of poor health or death, Kim eventually reappeared, looking noticeably slimmer, sparking theories he'd been substituted. While intelligence sources contest this, it shows the lengths to which North Korea will go to maintain secrecy. We all hope that one day, freedom and human rights will come to this darkened land. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet. See you soon.